his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. Berterno trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, he's got open space. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play. Aggressive call on the opening play. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Caught by the receiver, and he scores. Touchdown, Indiana.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Press coverage now from the secondary. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the 45. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their 3rd and final. They'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back in motion now. Makes the catch in his space. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Richard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Hoover. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a managed.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaking free, end zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Indiana.
I love the aggressive nature of this offense. We've seen it all year long. They love to take shots down the field, and they're able to do so here because of the mismatch on the outside. This wide receiver is a guy that they trust, and they're giving him an opportunity against this defense, and he pays it off with a huge touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. right for a completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Send the back in motion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richard. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit.
That's a solid tackle by...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. He shreds the tackle. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Heading to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. It's Smothers. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They'll run it from the gun. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Trying to find some room. It's Martin. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. The receiver makes the catch. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that. This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Back to throw. It's Manning. Caught in the flat by the running back. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the 2-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and
touchdown Hoosiers! Caught in the end zone.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return. Oh, he jukes him again. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.